you guys, so I am back with a brand new video, and you guys know I went to Ulta a couple months ago and I had like a huge Ulta haul, and I kind of figured I would just revisit some of those products and do like an Ulta hit and miss video. So if you guys want to see what my hits and misses are, then of course just keep watching. So just to get started, I'm not going to talk about every single product that I hauled in that video because we would be here all day long, because that video was like 18 minutes long. So I just picked up a few products that I really liked, and then some of course that just didn't work out for me. So starting off, the first one I have is by Makeup Revolution. It's their Redemption Eyeshadow Palette Iconic 3, and here is what the palette looked like. And I actually used this in a video already. I will have that video link down for you guys below, but I did use this palette and I actually did like it because the eyeshadows are really pigmented. And let me do a few swatches for you. Like, their shimmer shades are really pretty, and the matte shadows are really good as well. So here are the swatches. The only one that's kind of like patchy is this color right here, but all the other colors are really pretty. And I think for a drugstore option, it's a really good palette because you guys know drugstore eyeshadows aren't really like the best on the market, but I do think this one is a really good palette. This is the only one that's kind of patchy that I swatched for you guys, but besides that, I love all the colors in the palette, and I think it's a great price for it. And it's definitely up my alley because it's those warm colors. And you do have you only have three matte shadows in here, so I think it's a good mixture of shimmer and matte shadows. So I would definitely say you can give this a try. I think you will like it. And they do have other colors like nudes and golds and different things like that, so I think you'll definitely like it, but I definitely will give it a thumbs up. And then my next one from them is the Makeup Revolution Radiance 3 Radiant Lights Highlighters. And I wanted to give this a try because I like their bake highlighters. So I wanted to give the one in the palette a try, and here is what the palette looked like. And then you also get a mirror down here. Now the only color I've been using the most is this color right over here. And these don't have names on it, so I apologize about that. I really can't tell you what the individual names are. But this golden color is definitely up my alley as far as like for my skin tone. And I do have it on today if you guys can see it. But here it is swatched on my hand. And I do think it's a really pretty color. It is really pigmented. Again, I have it on today. So it's really pigmented. It's a little bit powdery, but it's nothing that's going to like kill you. I do think it's a good highlighter palette if you don't want to spend an arm and a leg on like a higher end highlighter palette. Here is the other color swatched on my hand. And then here is the last one swatched on my hand. So keep in mind, you do get 3 highlighters in here, and I think it's a good array of colors for all skin tones. I do think it's a good array of highlighter options in this palette. All right, you guys, moving on. The next one is by Makeup Revolution. It's the Golden Sugar 2 Rose Gold Blush Palette. And now when I see this in store, I was super excited to try it. It is the same black packaging as the highlighters. And here's what the inside looked like. But you guys, when I used it, I was so, like, my feelings was hurt because they are so powdery when you put them on. But the thing is, like, when you swatch it, they show up really pigmented on your hand. Here are the swatches on my hand. So they show up really pigmented, but I just kind of feel like these are more of a blush topper than an actual blush because they do have like shimmer in it. Now this golden one is definitely my favorite. Like, I would use that as a legit highlighter in itself versus an actual blush. So you do have like some shimmer blushes in here. You also have 2 matte blushes on the side. So I would use it as a blush topper, but I wouldn't use it as a blush by itself. And maybe because it's just showing up really weird against my skin tone, but that's just, you know, what my opinion is. But again, they're really pigmented when you swatch it. The only one that's not pigmented is this one. Like, when I try to swatch it, like, look, nothing is happening with that blush at all. So yeah, this one was definitely a miss for me. And again, I was super bummed out because when I did the swatches in that video, I was just like, oh my god, these swatches are so pretty and I can't wait to play with it. And you know, when I play with it, I was just like, okay, like what's going on? Like you guys saw how that one wasn't even showing up at all. But the other colors are pigmented. I just think it's a blush topper versus a blush by itself. And just go ahead and get the e.l.f. Quad blush palette. They have the one like in light and dark. I used the one that's called dark because of my skin tone, but I would definitely just pay the $6 for that one versus paying, I think that was like over $10 for that one. So that was definitely a miss for me. And then my next item is by BH Cosmetic. It's the Carli Bybel palette. This is a 10 color eyeshadow and 4 color highlighter palette. And I used this in a video I used it in a tutorial as well on my channel. I'll have that link below also. And you guys, I was definitely impressed with these eyeshadows. I think they are so pretty and I love the highlighters because they're definitely up my alley, especially like these two right here. I think they're so pretty against my skin tone and I just love the pigment on these eyeshadows. They're super creamy and buttery and they blend out really nicely. So here are the swatches on my hand. So you guys can see these eyeshadows are really pigmented. She did an amazing job with this palette and I think the packaging is so cute. And then you do get a mirror on top and that is the palette. So again, I was totally impressed with that palette. I didn't really expect anything less from her because I mean she is a YouTuber and she knows, you know, like what good quality makeup looks like and like what to look for in good quality makeup. So I didn't really expect anything less from her. So with me loving that eyeshadow palette is nothing that's really like surprising. But if you haven't tried it, definitely get your hands on it. You can get it from Ulta. I want to say I paid roughly $14-15 for it, and I think to get 10 eyeshadows and a highlighter, well 4 highlighters actually, is a great price. So moving on, I have one more highlighter to share with you guys. This one is by Makeup Revolution. It's their Big Highlighter in Peach Lights. Now I wanted to try this out because I already had their other baked highlighter in Golden Lights, which look like this one. And if you guys watch my videos, you know when I first got Golden Lights, I raved about this highlighter like up and down my channel. I was telling you guys how amazing it is. That's the swatch of Golden Lights on my hand, and I think against my skin tone it's really pretty. It's like a yellowish golden highlighter. So I wanted to try Peach Lights and I do like it. I just think for my skin tone it's too pink. That's the swatch of Peach Lights. So I am going to still keep it because I think the pigmentation is amazing. I think if you're like fair skin tone, you would definitely love this highlighter. For me, I would use it more so for like an inner corner highlight or an eyeshadow or just something like that. But as far as like an actual like highlighter for my face, I don't think it's my preference, but I still do like it. So I will say it is a hit. I just don't think for my skin tone it's my preference, but I still think the pigmentation and just the color payoff is definitely still there. So do like this product. All right, you guys, so moving on to some lip products. I have a few lip products here with me. The first one, it is by Essence, and these are their liquid lipsticks. I have it in the color, Make a Statement, and I think this one is called Beauty Secret. Here are the swatches of these on my hand. So this one is called Make a Statement, which is that one swatch right there. And then this one is Beauty Secret, which is like a really pretty like pinkish nudish color. And here is the swatch on my hand. So I do think these are really pretty lip colors. However, since the packaging did say they were liquid lipsticks, they're definitely not liquid lipsticks. I just think they're a really pretty like lip gloss. The formula is nowhere near a liquid lipstick formula because you guys know those dry down matte, and these definitely do not. However, the color is really pretty, but I just think if you're going into Ulta to look for a drugstore liquid lipstick option, that's definitely not it. So that's why it would be a miss for me. However, the color is really pretty. So it's one of those things where I'm like torn because I'm like, it's not a bad product at all, but what they're calling it isn't what it is. So they're kind of like misleading the consumer. So you know, I guess I'll have to be a devil's advocate and just put it in the mist section for me. However, I do still think the colors are really pretty. So that would be the Essence products. And then moving on, I have two from Makeup Revolution. First of all, the packaging is so cute. It's like a rose gold packaging, and it looks just like MAC's packaging for their lipsticks. And I have two of their lipsticks. This one is in Chauffeur and Diamond Life. And Chauffeur is this really pretty like nudish color. And let me swatch that one for you. So that is Chauffeur right here on my hand. And I already wore Chauffeur. I already wore Chauffeur already, but by itself, I did not like it by itself. So I had to like mix it with another color. And then Diamond Life is a really pretty like vampy color. So here is Diamond Life. My issue with Diamond Life is when I was putting it on my lips, it was kind of coming off really like patchy. So I did have to go in a few times to like get the color payoff. And then when it dries down really matte. So it's definitely not a hydrating lipstick at all. This dried down like all the way matte to where it almost felt slightly uncomfortable to wear. So for that reason, I'm gonna have to say these were a miss for me. Again, I think the packaging is really cute, but I just think with it coming off really patchy and then it dried down really matte and it was so uncomfortable to wear, it's just a miss for me. So these were by Makeup Revolution. And moving on to the next item. The next one is by Kate. She do have like a nude lipstick like collection. And when I got this one, I thought it was a really pretty color and I really loved the way it looked to my lips. And you guys know Rimmel London have some really good lip products, so that was like nothing that was like new or surprising to me. Here is the swatch on my hand. It is like a nudish pinkish color. I don't know if you guys can see that too well, but this one is really creamy and moisturizing to wear, and I do like these. Again, I love Rimmel London Moisture Renew lipsticks, so again, getting this was nothing that was surprising to me, so I do like it. Again, they do have an array of nude colors, so if you like to have or wear nude lipsticks, I would definitely say check out the Rimmel London Kate collection. It's like their nudes collection, and she have different shades of nudes that would definitely fit every skin tone. At first I was kind of nervous because I didn't think I would find anything to fit my skin tone, but I think I found two lipsticks that I really like, this one and another one. So definitely like that lipstick. And then moving on to another Essence product. This is their Essence Triple Shine Lip Gloss. Now you guys know with it being wintertime, I think I bought this back like in the summertime, but with it being wintertime, I like to wear like lip glosses more than liquid lipsticks. So with this one, at first I was kind of like, is it going to be sticky? Because I hate sticky lip glosses with a passion. But the issue that I have with it is it's very patchy. Number one, it's not really pigmented at all, and it is slightly sticky. It's not super sticky to where it's like, oh my god, like it feels like a sticky honey bun. It's definitely not that, but it still is sticky. And again, it's really sheer and it's not that pigmented. But if you just want a really cheap lip gloss, then you can get it, but I kind of feel like you can get NYX lip glosses, which is like probably $3 more than this one, and get a better quality lip gloss and a more pigmented lip gloss. But if you kind of feel like $6 is still too expensive and you want to pay like $2, then you can get it, but I just don't think it's something that you will like or need. So this is a miss for me, so no. And then moving on to NYX, they had this like Bright Idea illuminating stick. This one is in Sunkiss Crush, and it's like a dome shape. Here is the swatch of it on my hand. As you guys can see, it's this really pretty gold shade over here, and I do like this. At first I was kind of like, okay, like what am I supposed to do with this product? But you could use it as like a base for your highlighter. Just keep in mind that it's really pigmented and it's really soft and creamy as well. So again, I do like it, and it blends out really nicely. So you could probably even use it as a base for an eyeshadow. Only thing is when you blend it out, it does tend to blend like away. So I probably wouldn't blend it too much because you might lose the pigmentation, but it still is a really pretty base for a highlighter. So Do I think you need it? The answer is no. But I think if you like to have a base, I would probably say give it a try and see if you like it. But I don't think that you need it if your highlighters are already like fleeking already. Then you probably don't need this product at all. And then I have two more products from Makeup Revolution. This is their Salvation Velvet Lip Lacquer. I have it in the color Rebel, and I also have it in the color Vamp. So this is what they look like. So of course you guys know I had to get my vampy colors, and I actually wore Rebel already, and this is what Vamp looks like swatched on my hand. And then this is what Rebel looks like. Really pretty colors. So with these products, I do have a love-hate relationship with it. I think for a liquid lipstick, it did not stay put at all. Like, I was starting to have like butthole lip, which I hate with a passion, and then when it dried down matte, it sort of kind of felt uncomfortable. But by the time like I ate and I, you know, drank my drink, it was pretty much like already gone. So I was kind of like a little bit annoyed, because I'm like, okay, for a liquid lipstick, like, you're supposed to be there. Like, it pretty much just like stained my lips. So, you know, it wasn't like there like when I first applied it. And again, I just kind of felt like it was starting to like fade away. So I did not like that. However, I do like the colors. I think they're really pretty. So I kind of feel like because there are other good liquid lipsticks on the market, I don't think you will need it. So it would have to be a miss for me. But again, I think for a drugstore option, it comes pretty close, but they kind of like missed the mark on it. So with those, you can definitely skip it. So that would be a miss for me. And then my last item, it is by Essence, is the Lash and Brow Gel Mascara. Now this one, I wouldn't say I hate it, because I have definitely tried other brow gels that I did not like. I don't think it's the best brow gel out there, but I do think for a good drugstore options, if you don't want to spend the money for Anastasia, you know, it's a good option. The only problem I had was when I was applying it to my brows, I kind of felt like it was taking the product off of my brows. So that was kind of annoying, because I kind of feel like you're taking away what I just did. So I think for you guys, you might feel like, okay, that's a miss, because you put in all this work to do your eyebrows and then it's taking the product off. So I think for that reason, it would be a miss. But at the same time, I do think for $2, if you don't want to spend the money for Anastasia, I think, you know, it's a good option. But at the same time, it's taking your eyebrows back off. So, you know, it's gonna have to be a miss. But I am still going to use it because I paid for it, and you know, it didn't take my product completely off my eyebrows. Just like a little bit came off. So I'm still gonna use it because I can definitely work around it. But yeah, so yeah, you guys, that's pretty much all of my Ulta hits and misses. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this where I do like a makeup haul and I kind of go back and touch up on some products that I tried and just kind of like update you guys, because I don't really do favorites every single month, so it's kind of hard for me to like update you guys on all this product that I'm buying. So if you want me to like do videos like this where I'm like updating you guys after I've tried the products for a while, definitely let me know. I would be more than happy to film this video for you, like, you know, so just let me know. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.